What is up, everyone? Today I'm going to be doing an honest review on the Squid trainer. Now, this Bally started it all for Squid Industries, and today I'm going to be doing a review on it. And at the end, I'll tell you, is it worth it or is it not? Should you buy it or no? So, basically, what you need to know about the Squid trainer, it is a quite chunky Bally if you look at it. This thing is very chunky and is not light. This is 4.1 ounces, I believe. And the handles are made out of 6061 aluminum, and the blade is made out of a 4041 steel. Now this creates a very pleasant flipping experience because this is high quality aluminum and the steel is very high quality too. Now, one thing to mention is that this is not a V4. This is not their latest update of a Squid trainer. This is one of their older models. You see there isn't any like jimping in here, and it's all nice and smooth because they didn't have jimping at the time. Like, they didn't make these with jimping at the time. And if you're new to Balisongs and you don't know what jimping is, you can see it in this Bally right here. These little lines right here are jimping. Now this helps with those ladder tricks. See, like ladders like that. But the Squid trainer doesn't have any jimping. Now this makes it quite slippery when you're flipping it. As you can see, watch my ladders. You see, they're not as good because the jimping really helps with ladders and all that stuff. But one thing I kind of like about this is sometimes jimping can be kind of hard to do specific tricks on. Like, this will make it super easy to do tricks like the scissor on and double scissor, which I still can't really do. But if you look, I'll tell you why. So when you're doing a scissor or a double scissor, you're going to catch like this, right? Now sometimes when your finger catches right here, there'll be machining right here, and they'll kind of stop the action down a little bit. So when you're going to glide your finger to throw the next scissor, sometimes the machining will get in the way, and it'll make it kind of harder to do that other catch. So that's one thing to know. It does not have any jimping. And let me try and get it in the sunlight right here. There is a unique pattern on it. Look closely. You see that? This unique pattern is not very deep, and it is kind of hard. It's actually pretty hard to feel. You don't even really feel it all when you're flipping. But it also has kind of a design like Kraken. If you see, like here, the machining, very similar to the Squid Industries Kraken. Maybe that's because it's the same brand, Kraken, however you want to say it, Reiki. I don't really care. One thing to mention about this is that this has a very big ring. Now, the ring to this can make some flippers angry. I know some people find this ring unpleasant. I kind of like it, though. If you look, this blade is built like a tuning fork. Now, this tuning fork makes, well, you couldn't really call it, so I'll explain it. So this kind of tuning fork kind of style of blade, what happens is when you close it, it'll send a vibration up here and up here and up here. Now, this vibration will make that signature ring that you hear. That's because the blade is vibrating back and forth right here. Now, if you want me to prove it, watch, listen. I'll put my finger on it when it's ringing, and it should stop. See how it instantly stopped when I did that? That's because I'm stopping the vibrations from the ring. Now, that's kind of helpful to know. If you don't like ring Ballies, then this might not be it for you. But if you like the design and you don't really like ring Ballies, there's a solution for you. You can just stick a piece of tape over it, and that will automatically stop the vibrations, just like putting my finger over it. That stopped it. And if you put a piece of tape on it, be aware that if you put it up here, it'll be more blade bias. Put it in the middle, it'll be kind of neutral, and if you put it down here, it'll be more handle bias. Now, if you're new to that, what does handle bias, blade bias, and all that mean? That means just that the weight will be more in the bottom of the handles or the top. So this is a handle bias Bally. That's why its fans are okay, but its rollovers are amazing. Rollovers, chaplains, all that stuff is amazing. And usually those blade bias Bally's are super good at fans, but not super good at these rollovers and chaplains and all that stuff, right? So that's one thing to keep in mind. But you can just easily fix this by putting a couple layers of tape, or just one, to however you want it to be balanced. So, I mean, should you buy it? Is it worth it? The Squid trainer, I think, is 100. The V2 is not made anymore, but if you can find it, these sell for around like 60, $100. If you can get one in that price range, I'd say go for it. You should definitely get it. Especially if you're new to Balisongs, this would be great for you to learn on. If you can get it for that, yes, do it. Squid doesn't sell these anymore. These V2s, they only sell V4s. And if you can afford a V4, get a V4 Squid trainer. Or maybe just get a Kraken off like Balisong Market for cheaper. But yeah, that's my opinion. I think this is a really, really good knife, or a really good trainer. I'd say this is one of the best trainer options that you can get. And I think that's going to be it for our video. So have a good one, everyone. Later.